Welcome everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I'm having a pretty darn good one. As you can see, we're down here in the mine shaft and we got that cave spider spawner right back there. And today, I'm going to work on making a cave spider spawner. Now, I'm just kind of doing this like freestyle, y'all. I'm not real sure what I want. I know basically I know what I want, kind of. But we're going to work this out and solve it ourselves. We got to be really careful because if you've never messed with one of these things, these dudes spawn everywhere. Like, example, once I had all this lit up over here, like, you see how close this is? This was literally just 1 block away. This room was full of spiders. I got this lit up, and a little area I dug right down here that was only like 3 or 4 blocks filled up full of spiders. And, like, these guys can spawn anywhere there is a block and like a half. Like, they will spawn. Matter of fact, I have an idea for a farm where you basically just give them a little tunnel like this, and you just stand here and like fight them using trapdoors and fences. And like, basically, as long as they got this spawn area right here in this little crossway, they can spawn. So you could literally just sit here and be like whack, 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 and fight spiders all day long. But I'm not interested in doing this for XP. This, I need string, which I've actually picked up quite a bit while we've been down here. Nope, wrong one. Some rules about spider spawns, in particular the cave spawners, the cave spiders. I went to the wiki. I had to get really into, like, look this up, because these right here, y'all, these spiders will kick your butt. And I've almost died to them a couple times, just coming down here, like, eyeballing the area, trying to figure out what exactly I want to do. And apparently, the golden rule is 4 out in every direction. And up, I think it only needs to be 3, because that's the way the natural generation formed. So basically, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to go 5 all the way out. I'm going to do 5 blocks out from this in all directions except for up. And then that way they spawn all around it except for you know, away from the walls. They're far enough away. And I brought some of this magma block to thinking while we're talking. Pick that back up. So that we can use that as the kill thing, because this is just going to be a string farm is mainly, and I may set it up so that we can turn it into no, what am I doing? I'm thinking and I'm talking and it doesn't work when I do both. Yeah, I figures we'd come up like just literally 1 plank short, you know. Okay. Which, by the way, if you're curious, I know I've been asking about how do you do that. Well, I figured it out. It's double click. You just double click the block, and it will pick them all up. Okay, so let's put that there. Let's put all our extra junk in here. This and this and this and this, and we're going to go here, and I'm going to craft a forge. Boop. We're going to put that right there, and we're going to get a stack of sand. We're going to throw that in there, and those spruce logs in there like that. Okay, cool. Now, I had to get ourselves organized so that we can actually do this. So yeah, what I was saying is basically we're going to clear this whole thing out. 5 in every direction. So boom, that's going to be a wall right here, and then we're going to go. That's going to be a wall there. So let's do that. Let's just go ahead and make our lines. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I like that idea. And then we'll just cut our lines there. And then that way, okay, makes it easier for my brain to process what we're doing. And then, of course, there. Okay, so basically I'm going to hollow this all out. And then once I do that, we'll come back and we'll proceed from there. Alright, coming back for an update real quick. This is what we got done so far. This side is 5 by 5 all the way down. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All the way. So now I just need to continue to clear this out on this side. And then I'm going to figure out exactly how I'm going to do this. I know for a fact I'm going to be using water, and I'm going to be using the magma blocks. I'm just not entirely sure how I want to do it, and I may even make the drop more than 5 blocks. Cave spiders are fairly fragile as mobs go, and they can only fall 13 blocks while without taking damage, or I mean they can only survive 13 blocks. They'll take damage at 13 block fall. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I want to make it as close to fall damage as possible. And that way, when... Am I? Yeah, okay, I'm right. Okay, no, the cobblestone threw me off. What I'm thinking is I'm going to make it so they fall at least 13 blocks, and that way they're either almost dead or dead. And then I think magma blocks will either use that, or maybe I have to work it out. We got to figure out exactly how we want this to work. Because being cave spiders, we can't really do some of the normal ways things work, because they climb things. They're super dangerous to get near. They're just a massive pain in the butt, but they're a very good source for string and spider eyes. Matter of fact, I believe they drop spider eyes on more of the average than a normal spider does. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that one. And we need tons of string, because I want to start using scaffolding. And because it's useful, it does all kinds of extra stuff. And I don't have the string for it. That's why we don't use this. Why I use dirt blocks for everything. Which works fine. I mean, old school ain't nothing wrong with that. I just, there's things I want to use scaffolding for. Kind of like ladders and stuff like that. And this is one of the reasons why we're doing this. Now, I could easily convert this into a stream or into a XP farm, which I'm going to be completely honest with y'all. I'm very tempted to actually do. Let's put one of these in each corner for now so that we keep this nice and lit up. I don't want spiders spawning in on here while I'm down here. Now, one thing I want to do is I'm using regular stone to fill in holes. That way it looks nice. So I've actually dug a tunnel that goes around to go back here so that I can get to this, because I don't know if there's any more to explore down here or not, but I want to be able to get back to it easily without destroying my thing. And if I'm not mistaken, stone actually blocks light better than cobblestone. I don't quote me on this, but my what is it called? Oh no, that was totally not what I wanted to do. My zombie spawner, I had to do a little bit of work to that because there was a lot of light seepage and I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. And I wonder if it's because it's all built out of cobblestone. So I'm using stone as a replacement in everywhere that I can, except for where there's andesite, which I figured it would work the same. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm trying to, fill these gaps in with stone as much as possible. That way, I know it's solid, like I know light don't pass through stone. Or at least it shouldn't. I think it might actually be too wide, which that means I might need to move this. I may take this another one over and fill that back up, because I think light might seep through just a tiny bit. I don't know. Like, I just know that there's light inside. I can actually see it with the F3 button inside my zombie spawner. And check out my infinite water supply. Nice little tip for y'all. Clear out 3 holes, dig down 3, put water here, and then put stone back over it. And you never have to worry about it. You've always got a water supply that never runs out. And you just keep scooping and scooping and scooping. And you won't accidentally grab the source water. Nice little trick. You can do it with lava as well. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to get back to trying to figure out what I'm doing. And once I've got this set down in my mind, we'll return. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to test it out for the first time. And I'm a little afraid, I'm not gonna lie. Basically, I'm just gonna hit. We're gonna see, are the spiders falling to their death? I think they are. Oh, I forgot the torch. Okay, let's... Okay. It's awful still lit up, but it's okay. This will let us see if they're falling to their death, and then I can completely shut out the light. They are indeed fantastic. Now, my only... See, I was worried about that. My only real concern is how to collect it once we're down there. But this tells me what I wanted to know. They are, in fact, falling to their death. And I put that there in hopes that, you know, it would keep them from spawning on top of it, but apparently that didn't help. So, I didn't want to put it right on top, because they do spawn on top. But, at the same time, this seems to be, for the most part, a success. It looks like we got one that didn't die. That's okay. He may not have fallen all the way. We may need to go one more down. Because I went, I think the wiki says 13 and I went 15 down. Yeah, see, all but one. And that's okay. That is alright. We can handle that. So, now I just need to get torches back in here. And that's going to be fun because, you know, spiders are spawning and I don't want to fall to my death. I do have a channel down there though, so I can get down there if I need to. See, these dudes, y'all, these guys, they take some serious light. Like, they're no joke. Like, these dudes need light, not spawn. It's a little crazy. I'm hoping that's enough. And I'm using dirt because I can wipe dirt out really quick. Let's see. So this is pretty much proof of concept. All I really wanted to know was, could I make one that they fall to their death on? And that means I can. So, okay. That should keep them from spawning. I'm not positive. I need more dirt. Ooh, this hole there scared me. Dirt. Okay. And for the most part, it seems, yeah, that's not enough light. That's what I was going to say. It does not appear. For the most part, it looks like as long as you've got, that's not what we wanted. Light like this, I think that should stop them from spawning, except for every so often. And now I can take, let's get rid of this. Let's replace that with dirt, because I can wipe that out super fast. Alright. Here we go. Let's go down here and get all this. Now, I do not believe light down here will have any effect. But I'm thinking I'm going to want to take this down at least one more. And I've got to figure out a way to collect. That's a lot of hoppers to put down here. And if I put water, then they're not going to die. They're just going to fall in the water and be fine. So it completely defeats the point of having them fall all this distance. I could have just built it way up there. Other than the fact that once this is sealed off and it's completely dark, they'll just keep spawning. And what I can do is, I guess I could I don't know, y'all. I'm not quite sure what to do. I wanted them to fall to their death. That was the plan, just have them fall. And then I collect up the resources, but now I need to figure out how to do an auto collection. And I mean, this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, I just completely lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so yeah, it's an 11, 11 by block, so that would be an ungodly amount of hoppers. And I mean, I could do it. You may have to make a golem farm, give me some iron up to make enough hoppers for it. And then I just have it all feed into a chest sitting over here. I wanted this to be completely unmanned, so I could just like stand over there and just AFK and have them fall down here and die, but I may need to do some more research, y'all. I'm not entirely sure what to do right now. I'm being completely honest. I think what I am going to do, though, is we're going to get rid of this passageway down here. And basically, is that a torch or is that just an... Oh, it's just an... that is exactly what I didn't want to do. It's hard to see in the dark. I'm going to be completely honest. Alright, I'm going to get rid of my ramp down here real quick and see if I can figure out what I'm doing. Alright, so we're back down here, y'all. And I have done a lot of work, and we're going to go over it real quick. I'm not going to show y'all exactly what we did. But, well, I am, but not, you know. We'll make it easy. So, let's get rid of this. And you're probably wondering, like, why do we have this here? Well, spiders can climb. So I figure if I put a low row of this, it'll keep them from climbing. They'll hurt them if they survive, and then they'll end up burning. And what we got going on down here is, y'all look over here, and I'm still working on this. I'm learning how to use redstone, and this is the first real redstone contraption I've got. And every one of these right here are actually let's see, do I have any left in them? No, well, they're powered redstone rails, and underneath those is basically we have I can't place on this. Let's go back up here and I'll show you exactly what's underneath those. Alright, so basically there's a torch like that, then there's a block, and there's a powered rail on top of it. And that way it goes back and forth. Now, I had to do some improvising here, and I don't like this. Y'all notice, if you can actually look, there's a whole bunch of hoppers here. And there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus a 6th one that's not getting used by the cart. And what I was trying to figure out is, I know there's a way to stop the hopper minecart right here that's got a hopper in it, so that it will deposit all of them and then take off again. But I haven't learned that much, and that we're gonna have to update it once I learn that. But basically, this is what we got. We got 2 powered rails, and then in dead smack center with that, all the way across, I got powered rails. And then every other turn, I have powered rails. Now, this is a bit of an overkill, I believe. And these are expensive. Most of these I got from raiding the mines, but I had to make them. And it uses gold sticks and, brain fart. Wow, gold sticks and, redstone. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Now, over here, we'll come back over and look at this corner. I've got 2 more. Now, the reason why I do these, you do 2, is that way you watch, you'll see the cart will go in and it'll go back out. And what it is this one is shooting it forward and that one's shooting it back. So, and then I've put down these. And the reason why I've got these is it's going to be dark down here, and I don't want mobs spawning down here, which I've already had that happen. And this will keep mobs from spawning because it's a non-spawnable platform. They can't spawn on slabs. So basically, we're going to cover all this in with these. Now, I could have done this a lot simpler and basically built way up there and just lined everything with magma blocks. And if this doesn't work, I'm probably going to end up lining everything with magma blocks. And that way they just cook them, and the hopper pick them up that way. But I'm hoping they'll fall to the death. And that's something we're getting ready to test. Now I want to show y'all something. There's an important thing here. Now, okay, well, we can look at it from down here. It makes it a lot easier. Let's put our stone back. Nope, pick those up. Pick those up. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's put our stone down. Okay, let's come over here. So this is where we got our chest at. I've got 2 chests. Now, if you're curious to do this, you jump, place a chest, and then you come over here and from out here and you shift and place a chest against. Now, here's an important bit. There's a lever here. If I flip this lever off, watch. When the minecart comes back around over here, it will stop. And the reason is there's a mine stone, or it should actually. Hold on, we'll find out. It should stop. I don't know. You don't know. I'm pretty sure this will stop it. Let's find out. Nope. Okay, I guess this doesn't do. This is doing absolutely nothing. That's weird. It will stop until I put that down. I have no idea. Like, I'm still learning this stuff, y'all. Redstone is complicated. It's not, but it is, and I'm learning how to do it. And I must have. That's really weird. When I didn't have this here, it would stop. I guess I solved that with the other things. I guess the lever's not needed, but I'm going to leave it there because I like to see the little lever there. But basically, it goes off, and this is what's powering the rails below it, since there's hoppers below that. Now, as you can see, look, I've already collected some string up while I didn't even know there was a spider fell. So let's go up here. Now, these torches down here should not have no effect, and I've done a lot of work up here, and I'm trying to work out how to do this the best. And I've put down slabs up here, and I'm going to put a door here. Now, I want to get rid of this light because I don't want any direct light shining in this hole right here. And yes, I lined this with glass. The reason is I'm going to put more glass here. That way I can stand here and see. Or I may even put a door here. I don't know. We'll see. But now we want to get rid of all this dirt that's stopping the spawns. And just like this, actually, before we do anything, I want to put that on top of that so that nothing can spawn on top of that. Alright. Get rid of those, get rid of that. That one, there should not be one in the back. They should start spawning almost immediately. Get rid of all this. Now, if you watch, unless it lands on this stuff, that stuff should disappear as the hopper travels underneath that. Matter of fact, y'all see that? How it disappeared underneath of it? Now, basically, we should be getting spawns. Now, I may need to block this off. Let's see. No, that is definitely not what I want to put. I'll back into that and get all burnt up to crisp. And I left this here just because, it's a mine shaft. Alright, that should do the complete blackout. Now, basically, we should just be able to stand here, and there they go. Bam. Completely automated. If any survive, they're going to try to crawl up, going to get burned. Like I said, I could have done this a lot easier. I could have just put these right here, or I could have even put water. This was my own design. I did this myself. This is when I came up, all like basically on my own. I'm trying not to use other people's contraptions as much as possible. I want to make my own go at them. And then if I fail, then, I'm going to try to look for other people, and then I'll give credit where credit's due. But this one, this is an old school style. We used to basically drop mobs down holes. And we used to use water and drown them and everything else. But this was one of the ways that I remembered how to do it. And I like that we put that up there. That really helps because, they can't spawn on top of it. But basically, it should be going a lot faster than this. These guys should be spawning like crazy. I don't know what's stopping it. I don't know if it's the light down there. That could be it, the light down there. Let's check that real quick. And I'm going to temporarily seal this up. Let's go down there and remove those lights. See, this is something I've been fighting with at my other spawn. Is the lighting at my zombie spawn. I've been having issues. I can't seem to get I can't seem to block it completely off. You know what? Let's just make this simple. Let's let's just replace all this with slabs so nothing can spawn down here. And we won't need torches down here. Okay. And we're out of slabs in that hand. Pick that up. Let's get rid of this. Now I'm gonna make this look better. This is just a how do you call it? A first go, I guess. And see, look, we've already collected up 14 string, which is not great. Now something real important. I actually wonder if we can see from down here. Let's check that real quick. We might be able to if we go lower. We don't want to go all the way down. Now, I was hoping. Let's destroy this. We might as well. I can replace it easily now. All right, y'all see how that's not doing anything. So right now there are no spiders dropping at all. So basically, it's inactive, and the reason is we're 16 blocks away. You have to be within. Like I said, I've been doing some research. I'm having fun, y'all. I'm learning how to do stuff in Minecraft, and I'm having fun doing it. I wish there was an easier way to get to that. I wonder if I... Yeah? Yeah, I like that. That works really well. Then I have a spawnable platform there. Actually, I wonder. Let's... I don't know if this counts as a hole or not. We'll find out, I guess, before we come down here. And there's stuff down here. Alright, so let's go back up. I need to come down here and put some steps. I'm going to come and, like, do some work to this to make it look better. I've had a lot of fun digging this. It's taken a long time, like a lot longer than you'd think. My new stairs down, I had to angle it out so it comes this way. And let's go ahead and just put the dirt here for now. And that way I come down and I turn this way. But let's go over here. Now basically, we're just going to... This is not where I want to be. Oh, see? That's not good. I heard a zombie. We should not be hearing a zombie anywhere around here. That'll be messing with spawns. I'm going to have to do some serious exploring. Every time I come down here, y'all, I find a whole new area. And it's crazy. Oh, no, where Betty's at. Betty's in here. Which don't make no sense. How could he have spawned in there? He couldn't have, unless he spawned here and fell. Alright, let's black this out. And there they go. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Now that's lit up, so they should just spawn now. I wonder where the zombie's at. We're going to have to find him. I can't have him. He'll interfere with the spawns. We want this, no spawns. Basically, you wanted every cave in every direction lit up as absolute as possible. He sounds like he's right here, though. He's over here. If you notice, see the arrows on the yeah, so he's over here somewhere. It's one of the reasons why I leave that on. That, and I actually have been told that a hearing impaired person who listens. If you do, thank you for playing or for watching. That's one of the reasons why those are on, so that you may be able to actually hear some of the background sounds plus my talking. Even though I know the translations are probably not so great, I tend to, you know, have an accent in it. Yeah. Where is he at? Groan again for me. So he's like right there. What? Where is he at? It says he's in this. Grown. Come Come on, bro. Hold on. It says he's over here. I have no idea, y'all. Now it says he's over there. Let's let him do it again. Yeah, now he's over this way. He's moving away. I'm gonna need to make up some stone, get rid of all this cobblestone. Let's fill this hole in. Well, he must be in one of them passages that's real close to this, because there are passages everywhere, you all. Like, it's blowing my mind. Like I said, every time I come down here, every single time I find a new passageway, and it's like, how did I not know that was there? How's that all black? You know, like, how's it not been lit up? And it's driving me nuts. Like, I'm going to completely on it. It is driving me absolutely nuts. Oh well. Let's go back over here and see how this works. Let's see. Now, ideally, and I'm gonna. This is a wait. Oh, this is my water. I thought I seen him there for a second. I was like, oh my goodness, is that really? Huh. Oh, that totally just didn't work. Wrong block. Okay. First block. Okay. So, there seems to be some sort of light down there. We need to. I want to check real quick. F3. Don't like to do this, but this will give us light 0 across the board, y'all. All over. Now, this is something I was thinking about. Since we have to stay here in FK, make this work, which this is fantastic. I'm so glad I'm going to find that zombie, y'all. Which makes this work is we have to stand here in FK. Now, if I could dig a hole straight to the sky, I could line it with glass all the way down and build a fishing farm. And I could basically sit here and fish and collect string at the same time. And I might even be able to leave a hole open at the very top and let the rain fall, because that's important. If it starts raining and rain can hit your bobber, it increases your collection rates. Open sky, which is why I showed you in my other fishing farm that I built outside, is, you know, important. Bam, look at that. That's so awesome. Now, there are several things I'm looking at, all kinds of ideas. This don't need to get changed. If I change it, we might. But let's go over real quick what we got going on here. This is 5 blocks that way, 5 blocks this way from the spawner to where I'm standing, 5 blocks in every direction to the wall instead of 4. I want the extra so that they would not get caught on the wall in case. And then I dug down 13 and I added 2 more and I put slabs down. And then I lined it with magma so that they couldn't crawl out if they survived. And below that is rails. There's 2 repeater rail or 2 powered rails here, 2 powered rails here, and then there's 5 hoppers here. Now that's something I'm going to have to fix, because those 5 hoppers are only collecting 10 items from the cart at a time. So if we're collecting string and eyes only, then that means I've got so many spots inside that hopper that eventually will fill up, and it may, you know, my efficiency will go down. That's something I'm still working on. I have an idea how to do it. I just don't understand how it works. But basically, all the way across the middle here, I have powered rails, and then I have powered rails at every other turn on both sides. Now, that's probably not needed. I'd probably just get away with the ones in the middle and the ones here, but I went a little bit extra just to be safe. And that's basically it. I know it's not super detailed. I'm sorry. I may go back eventually and make detailed videos on how I created all this type of stuff, because I want to go into creative mode and actually recreate all this stuff so I remember it, you know, set it in my brain. But that's basically my deadfall spider trap, y'all. Look at it. It works perfect. Let's go down and see how many we got. Just before we go, we're going to wrap it up there. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's. I hope you learned a little bit. Maybe new technique. I kind of doubt it if you played Minecraft for a while. But, you know, hey. Like I said, I'm learning. Look at this. Look at this. Full stacks already. This is fantastic. If I could just figure out a way to, like, do between... Maybe make it short. No, they'd still... Whatever. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed today's episode, smack that thumbs up button. Comment below, let me know what you thought. If you have any questions, suggestions, tips. If you know a way to make it more efficient, I might not change it, but it may. You know, I'm learning. That's what this is all about. I am learning how to play Minecraft. This is noob survival. Anyways, let's turn this off. I want y'all to stay safe. Have fun. Game on.